Hello there. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Armada Wave 8 being delayed until January. So you may have already heard. If not, I figured it's time for me to actually talk about this. And the information came out actually a couple of days ago, but I just hadn't talked about it yet because there's actually been a lot of delays. A lot of games had, well, just about all the games had something delayed from December to January, and it certainly hit Armada as well. And, I think it was worthy of its own video just to talk about it a little bit because, well, frankly, it's a little bit of a bummer having everything delayed. Also, do want to remind you guys about the 12 Days of Life Day. That is going to be kicking off in December. If you're interested in winning one of 12 random giveaways, just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. So let me go ahead and jump right into the big part of this video is that you probably have already heard that Armada Wave 8 has been delayed. It was originally projected to be December, but in full disclosure, FFG has been doing a better job at communication generally, and they did kind of manage expectations to say that it was always possible that Armada Wave 8 might not make it in December, that it could be pushed back until January. And certainly that came to pass. And while that is unfortunate, because I think a lot of people were hoping to get it in time for Christmas. Some people had Armada Wave 8 on their Christmas lists, and this might be a bummer for a lot of those people. I know I'm personally was really hoping it was going to come out in time for Christmas. It would have made it a very Merry Christmas. Armada's still my favorite game. And, I'll be honest, a little bit of it's selfish too, because getting videos out in December is like so much better for so many reasons. It's great for advertisers, it's great for revenue, it's great for clicks, it's great for subscribers, and like the difference in the amount of views and traffic that I get in December and even now in November is tremendous compared to the traffic I'm going to get in January. And that's due to a whole lot of different factors, which I'm not really going to go into in this video, but like the short story version of it is a lot of people are looking for gift ideas, so a lot more people tend to find my videos, and so having something really cool like the Starhawk to showcase people and say, hey, look, this cool thing is in this amazing game called Armada, might draw in thousands of new players. So, that's kind of like one of those reasons that I was hoping that it would come out in December. But then I think to myself, today's Thanksgiving in America and in countries that observe Thanksgiving. At least, I think America is the only one that observes it today. So let's take a moment to pause and reflect. And I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And even if you're not in a country that observes Thanksgiving, it's still a day where we just kind of reflect and try to be thankful for the things that we have. So that's where this video kind of takes a turn. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to postpone this video until today, because today is a day of giving thanks. And I am so thankful. So I really would rather not focus on the negative, but rather focus on all the positives. There's positives all around. I'm literally sitting around. I have a backdrop full of positives. So I thought I'd share with you guys some things that I am thankful for. I'm thankful for my wife, who is the bedrock of everything that I'm able to do. She is the ultimate support structure, the best wife you could ever ask for. And I'm truly blessed and lucky to have her in my life. So Sarah, I love you. I'm thankful for my kids. My kids are amazing. They're super cool. They all have completely different personalities, and they're just amazing. They completely drive me crazy and fill me with absolute joy that I had never known before. So I'm very thankful for them. Now on to gaming. I'm thankful for my family in general. Like my family's awesome. But I'm focusing on my wife and kids. But I'm thankful for the family as a whole. I got a pretty cool family. I even got cool in-laws. Who has cool in-laws? Who loves their in-laws? Like, I love my in-laws too. They're cool. They're awesome. So I'm like, that's really cool, But I'm thankful to have a job because I don't do this full time. I'm thankful to have a job that I don't hate. So that's great. I'm really thankful. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really thankful for like even simple things like having electricity, food, running water, indoor plumbing. I mean, like indoor plumbing. Could you imagine not having indoor, try to do that for a week? I mean, I used to when I was in the Army. I'm going to Iraq, having only the water you brought with you was like a big deal. So I'm super grateful for like everything. Coming back after a year in Iraq, I was on cloud 9 for a year. A whole year, I was like super grateful every single day for everything that I take for granted in my day-to-day life now. And so, it's important to kind of remind yourself to be grateful for these things. And so I am, and it's helpful if you can remember to be grateful for. Heck, if you want McDonald's, you can drive down the street, you can get McDonald's, right? Most of us can. I mean, theoretically, my point is that things are available to you. You have a civilization. If you're able to watch me on YouTube, you have an internet connection. That's awesome. Imagine losing that. Imagine losing your phone or your computer or however you're watching me. So I'm grateful for that. But as far as gaming, one of the reasons you guys watch me, I'm thankful for you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys have helped grow me to about 30,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very close to, at least at the time of recording this, which is absolutely amazing. I never thought we would get, this big. And, not that that's like super big. I'm not earning any play button in a frame from YouTube anytime soon. But like, that's actually not an unrealistic goal at this point, and that's incredible. And I just started this channel based on a hobby, based on X-Wing. I started it based on X-Wing, and that's something I'm incredibly thankful for. X-Wing has been honestly had some roadblocks recently and had their own troubles, but I'm still grateful for everything that game has brought into my life. It introduced me into the world of tabletop gaming beyond Monopoly and Risk, which was like basically what I thought tabletop gaming was. So X-Wing is my roots. I'm thankful for Star Wars Legion being the newest major tabletop game that has really kind of absorbed me. That game, I'm absolutely it's taken me in new directions with being able to do terrain. I'm thankful for Star Wars Armada. I'm thankful for being my all-time favorite game. You may have seen I have a prop. I'm thankful for this giant thing finally actually becoming reality. It's like your hopes and dreams can come true if you beg long enough. I'm so thankful for this. I'm thankful to have a Wave 8 to begin with. I'm thankful that the Starhawk, we actually can see what it looks like now. We actually know we don't have to theorize and doodle on napkins anymore. I'm thankful that FFG made a Starhawk, that it looks cool, that the Rebels are actually getting a new ship, even though it's 2 years after the last new ship. I'm thankful that it's happening. I'm thankful that we're getting Clone Wars. Theoretically, maybe next year, but probably 2021. I mean, considering everything else has been delayed, if they're shooting for the end of 2020, it'll probably be 2021. But that's okay. I mean, because now we have our expectations managed a little better. I'm thankful that the Empire is getting a new ship too, just because, I mean, hey, that's cool too. But I'm just thankful that they're working on it. I'm thankful that Clone Wars is coming, and hopefully there'll be more after that. I'm thankful that this is a great time for Star Wars. I'm grateful for Disney Plus and The Mandalorian. I'm grateful for Episode 9, even for those of you who aren't that aren't even that excited about Episode 9. And I can understand people's reservations. I don't agree with them, but I understand your concern. If you weren't super happy with some of the other movies, you're worried about this one, or maybe you're not even interested in seeing it. But isn't that a great problem to have? Imagine, do you remember before Disney bought Star Wars? The greatest thing we had coming was Star Wars Detours, which was just kind of like a robot chicken thing for Star Wars, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but there was not much of a future. There wasn't big things to look forward to. And now we have big things to look forward to. So many, in fact, that it becomes overwhelming. And we were able to pick which Star Wars movie you're not, which new Star Wars TV show or movie you're not super crazy about. That's a great problem to have. We've had great Star Wars since Disney took over too. Rogue One was great. Star Wars Rebels was great. The Mandalorian is great. Personally, I loved Episode 8, even though I admit it had flaws, but I don't want this to be a whole movie thing. I mean, just my point is, these are good problems to have. Great problems to have. I'm so thankful for them. Galaxy's Edge, I was able to go there this year. It was amazing. I think, we're even looking at, maybe getting season passes or something to be able to go back when the new stuff opens up for Galaxy's Edge. It's just amazing. Jedi Fallen Order, great game, even though I had problems my first day. If you were watching my live stream, I had some big problems with that game. Turned out the difficulty was glitched on Jedi Master and was stuck. I was getting like freaking 10 times as much damage from everything. So I had a hard time. I thought I was playing in the easiest setting, so I was getting frustrated. But I fixed it, went through, played on my own, didn't stream it, just played it and really enjoyed it. Great story, you know, it was a very enjoyable game. I want more of that. You know, I love it. We have great things. I have so many things. I'm thankful to FFG as a company for making so many great games. Beyond the ones I mentioned too. Games like Outer Rim, which is a kind of good game. That's cool. Rebellion, which is a magnificent game. You know, companies like Awaken Realms, Nemesis. I've made like Nemesis is one of my all-time favorite games. And or every company that's sent me stuff to review. Like there's companies out there that are just like sending me like free stuff to look at, you know, and thank you. I love being able to make reviews. So if you're a company that has some cool tabletop thing, you know, contact me, let me know. I've had a lot of terrain reviews, a lot of that stuff. I love reviewing terrain. It's like building tabletop scenarios and terrain boards and play mats and all this stuff for Star Wars Legion is one of my favorite things to do. I absolutely love like just setting up boards for Legion. It's wonderful. I don't have as much time to make terrain anymore. So like I'm super grateful for just everybody who's helped me get to where I am. And primarily that's you guys. But also Patreon. The patrons, you guys have completely helped. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to get all of the Naboo table built if not for Patreon. So, and that's one of the reasons why patrons get those early access battle reports too. So they get the first look at what they helped create. So, I'm just so grateful for everything, and I try to list, like I'll do something like this on Thanksgiving, and I've done this before, but I try to list specific things just because I think it's important to. You can easily say you're grateful for everything you have, but to try to enumerate it, just to try to list it out, kind of puts things in perspective. I got to go to Star Wars Celebration this year thanks to Fantasy Flight Games, also Gen Con, all thanks to Fantasy Flight. I couldn't afford to do those things on my own. I know you guys think I don't know. Some people seem to think that being on YouTube means you make a lot of money. I lose an awful lot of money. Like all these lightsabers I bought, they don't like thinking that they're gonna pay for themselves with views and hits, and they don't. I lose money on a lot of the stuff I buy to try to review, and it's a gamble system. The only one collectible that's actually paid for itself was the Darth Vader helmet. And that one got a lot of views. I will admit that one. That one got a lot of views. Didn't justify paying for everything else, but it's okay. I still like having the Darth Vader helmet. I put it on and let the kids play with it. So it's kind of a give and take. My point is, I've been given a lot of opportunities, and you guys all help make that possible. So thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being an overwhelmingly positive community with the types of feedback and the stuff that's in Discord, the stuff. Just when you guys interact with each other, the comments are, for the most part, overwhelmingly positive. And I'm not even focusing on the fraction of a percent that are negative, because the positive are the light. You guys are the light that shines and like brightens my day up. Anytime I go into the comment section, it just makes me so happy. You guys are wonderful. So thank you for being a light, being the spark that will ignite the fire, that will expunge the First Order from Thanksgiving nightmares. I don't know. I'm rambling. So let me bring this video to a close. To the two main things: Armada Wave 8 is delayed. Happy Thanksgiving. Take a look around you. You've got a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for you. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, happy Thanksgiving and have a great day.